Hello and welcome to Loki Studio. Today we're going to be covering the Variant system. This is going to be somewhat, hopefully a shorter video, but the Variant system is actually quite powerful and very kind of misunderstood because it's not a normal thing that you would find in most programs. So anyways, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, as you can see, yeah, I know that was a quick jump, right? But as you can see, I'm actually starting to upload a few of my videos. I got 1 and 2, or actually episode 0 and then 1 finally uploaded. Go me. But I keep hitting the quota limits. But anyways, that's just a quick thing, right? So you'll see episode 2, the Hyperion, and episode 2, the final. Okay, so episode 2 would be like the original version of your video. That is where you have all your audio tracks preserved and everything like that. Now, and then you saw the final version, which would be, I'm going to skip that for a second. So what you see here is underscore edited, okay? So underscore edited means the version with the it's going to preserve all the clean audio tracks, all the everything that you need, but it's going to be the edited version. Like if you want to remove a cut, or if you have a like an EDL that you imported from Premiere with all the cuts in it and everything, right? Let's just do this real, just a couple of these. I don't have to really worry about this. And here we go. So the final is going to be 11 minutes versus whatever. And I'm going to do I'm just going to do render final video. Of course, I'm going to delete it immediately after, right? Because I don't want the edited version in this particular case. And as you can see, it's done really quick. So here we go. We go into load. We have the edited. Okay, so now we have the original. We have the edited version with the all of our cuts and our preserved audio, and then we have the final version, which is here, which is the merged or compressed audio into one single track. This is for YouTube to upload. When you go into like the finalize, excuse me, when you go into finalize, you will also see that I already finalized all these videos, which basically takes all 3 of the audio tracks, compresses them down merges them into one with the audio balancing that I prefer, which is generally this. And then I can, track 1 and 2 isn't a thing anyways. And they all have, this is like 3 tracks has final, right? 2 tracks has final because there's 2 tracks of the original audio. And if you go into here, you can now see episode 2 has final, edited, and original. Now, the upload order is what is the important part, right? And yes, it does take up extra space on your hard drive. Final is what gets uploaded. Edited and original does not. Now, if there is no final, the edited version will get uploaded. So you have to be careful. If you have multiple tracks in your edited version, it's not going to upload properly to YouTube or Facebook or pretty much any videos. They only care about track 1, audio track 1, and track 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever gets ignored. And that's one of the reasons why I created the finalize tab, which is hidden by default. But that is basically like a fix for my broken workflow. Loki Studio does everything damn well perfectly. I mean, way too perfectly. So my workflow was broken, so which is why I developed Loki Studio in the first place. The Finalize tab further fixes my broken workflow by merging all the tracks together. Boom, done. Because generally I record, as you can see, I'm recording this one right here with 3 tracks, or actually 2 tracks. So I did actually reduce my amount of tracks on recording. Actually, no. Track 3 should be my Arctics. Where is it? This is why I'm going to Windows, whatever. Fallout Shelter. Oh, that's actually... Okay, I need to fix some stuff. But anyways, I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry about that. But I do need to fix my Fallout Shelter stuff because the tracks are not working properly. Anyways, moving on. essentially what you do is you upload, right? So, but now if you have your space considerations of your stuff, like of your hard drive has space considerations, you can actually save the final version as the original name, and if the file stamp is newer than edited, it will upload the original version, which is now the edited or the final version. So you can do that. That's a little bit of a secret hidden thing. If we go into application settings, we can also turn off the variant system if you really don't want it. And what that's going to do is now you see that the Hyperion is no longer transcribed for this. The transcription system works on the underscore edited version. This is where all the transcriptions actually are done from, and that was for a very specific reason of I wanted a clean audio track, like track 2, 3, and 4, whatever, like that, so I could turn off. I could turn off track 0 and 2 if I wanted to, and only transcribe track 1, which is the clean voice audio, which is what you're listening to on this microphone. And then the final version basically goes to YouTube. And you can see I don't have an edited version on any of these down here. Basically just whatever. And the reason is because I just want to, I already edited them. I already did what I needed to do on these videos, and I'm ready to send them on the way. I do have an episode 8 edited as well. Just because there's a couple that I do actually have edited. And that's because I just wanted a clean transcription. So when you go back into application settings, generally this is left on by default. And if you go back in the transcription tab, you can see they're all compressed again. And that's essentially the variant system in a nutshell. Any questions, feel free to ask. Go into the Discord, join the Discord channel. I will be there once in a while. I'll try to be there more often. I am one person, so hopefully as sales start, or as people start ramping up and buying it or getting the free version or whatever, they will start being more involved in the Discord, and it will start taking off on its own. If I can make enough sales, I can also hire people to help out as well. I can hire support staff. I can hire more developers. We can make this grow even bigger. That's not a begging thing. That's just what I really want to do. Anyways, because being one person is a lot of work, and I'm not complaining. I'm trying to lay out the raw reality of what's going on with Loki Studio. So anyways, that's the variant system, and I can explain more if you need to. Post in the comments, subscribe, everything. You don't have to watch my other videos. I know I have the channels basically on the same channel. I just decided to just put everything into the one YouTube channel. It's going to be a little messy. I understand that, but at least you have the Loki Studio playlist. You only have to watch that. And that's where all the Loki Studio videos are going to be. So anyways, thank you very much. I'm going to now start uploading the rest of my videos, so that way I can get them out of my queue. Anyways, have a great day, and see you in the next video.